Hi, I'm Naomi from the Clinical Academy, and this last 2 weeks I've set myself a little bit of a challenge to see if I could only use the 5UM needle from Vertix for all my facial permanent makeup treatments. So eyebrows, eyeliner and lips. I've been really surprised at how versatile this needle is, and I've been using it non-stop for 2 weeks because I've just found it really easy to use. But I just thought I would show you a little bit on all the facial areas, just how I've been using it and actually how much fun it is to use. So I'm going to start with eyeliner. Now this needle is a little bit like a U microblade, where the longer needles are at the front. So if you imagine it like this, the longer needles are in the middle and the side needles are a little bit shorter. So it really is a U shape. So what that means is you can use it in a line like this, in a pendulum motion, to create a really nice fine line, or you can use it on its side, a bit like a paddle motion, and you get really nice fine pixelated shading. So for my eyeliners that I've been doing this last couple of weeks, I've been doing a really fine lash line, so a bit like a lash enhancement line. So pendulum motion through the roots of the eyelashes. And these needles are just so nice and sharp. They just get the pigment into the skin, they really do. And then turning it on its side in the paddle motion to really get some nice pixelated shading. And it just builds the colour up really nice and quickly without causing too much trauma in the skin. So you can thicken up the areas that you want thicker. Let me wipe that. You can see already I've got that pixelated motion there, and I can build that up a little bit more closer to the roots of the eyelashes, and then make it a little bit more sparse out a little bit further. Just makes these thicker eyeliners really nice and easy to achieve that soft, smoky effect. For the eyebrows, I really want to show you both hair stroke and shading. So I'm just going to do some hair stroke here at the beginning of the brow, and all of these needles are in a row, so one after the other. So for hair stroke, it's a really nice needle. And then if you want to put some shading in, you can turn it on its side, and again you can get that pixelated shading. Just working over the areas that you want a little bit denser, a little bit more, and keeping maybe the areas that you want really subtle, just going over them once or twice just to build the colour up. And again, you can turn this needle on its side for those of you that like to have that really strong bottom line on your shaded brows. You can turn it on its side so the needles are in a row and go all the way along the bottom. Just means that you can just use one needle if you want to for a shaded and a hair stroke brow, which I really like. You see the difference in the technique, so where it's a bit stronger, where it's all the needles in a row, and really subtle where they're on their side. And if I was doing this brow on a client, I'd just be building it up where I need to. If you want to do a bit of a tapered off tail, then you can turn it back on its side so it's all in a row, so it's not too blunt at the end. And that's the brow. For the lips, for the lip line, I'm going to use the needle with all the needles in a row to get a nice, crisp, dense outline. And then for the shading, I'm going to use it on its side, and it just covers so much of the lip area in one go. You can see how much colour it gets in. And again, I just build up the areas. I prefer to do my lip blushes with maybe slightly denser towards the outer edge, fading down to nothing. And this needle just is ideal for that. I can do it really subtle where I need to and have a little bit more colour in it where I want to create a little bit more definition. So have a little go, try them for yourselves and see what effects you can create with them. For those that are coming to our test drive on Saturday, we're going to be using them loads, so everyone will get to have a little go and try them.